What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of my Apocalypse Save Us Now Dreamcatcher album reaction. That's a mouthful. Also, today I'm recording on April 20th, which means that Dreamcatcher just won their first showcase. Now, I'm still kind of new to the K-pop scene, so I don't really know how all of these things work, but I know that this is their first win ever as a group, and so I am super excited, super proud to be a fan, and super proud of Dreamcatcher. I've loved everything they've done. Like, there's not a song that I can't listen to over and over again. They've shot up to the top of my bias list. They are my favorite group of all K-pop. I love this album. This album is amazing, and so that's why I wanted to react to like every single song. This video is going to be a little bit longer, just like the last one. At the end of the video, I'm going to try and go through some of my thoughts about each song. I think that's all I have to say about the intro. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Without further ado, let's get into reacting to all of their solo songs. So without further ado, let's get into reacting to, okay, just say what you need to want. So without further ado, let's get to reacting to these solo songs because they're just amazing. I've already listened to them, so this is kind of after. I'm doing the intro after. They're amazing, but now you get to see what I actually think about the songs. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Also, just a heads up, I will put all of the time codes for each song in the description. So if you want a specific song that you want to look at, you can go in there and click those time codes. I think that's how the YouTubers do it. I'm still learning. I'm just a little baby YouTuber. To the reactions. Before we start this song, I do recall seeing on Twitter that Cherry Jiu's solo is actually about her dog. Her dog's name is Cherry. So going into that, I'll have a little bit more insight. But now we're getting into the solos. I'm very excited that they all co-wrote their own solos. That's really cool. I just love that. I love when singers have more artistic, I guess, freedom in their artistic expression. And so they'll obviously write, hopefully help produce some of their songs. I think that's really, really cool. So first up, we got Jiu with Cherry. Oh, we're getting like disco now. Oh. Right off the bat, when that bass comes in, you know it's just like this awesome, funky, danceable song. God, the lyrics are so cute. One thing I never knew, I'm not sure if it's like known or not, but do the other members like help sing background, or because there are background voices? I don't know if that's like the other girls, or how do their solo songs work? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can tell me. Like, I don't know how, oh, and then this part, that guitar is just, I love that sound. It just like almost has a touch of like Daft Punk, like late Daft Punk. And I love that. I even like, I think in a previous reaction, I was saying, I love when there's literally nothing underneath the voice and it's just the singer. And this was perfect. And it went on for like longer than I thought it would. Yeah, like, oh, that was perfect. What's the reason for us becoming alike? Because everybody looks like their dogs. I challenge anybody to just listen to the song and not think that it's K-pop. Just listen to the song. If it doesn't make you smile or like just bob your head, then like you need to have your ears checked, because this song is just so fun and it just makes you move. I love that. It's such a positive song. It's I haven't said it this whole reaction, but GU's vocal, but like, do you really even have to say that she's got an amazing voice? They all have amazing voices, but like, I just love that like one of their voices can shine for a whole song. That's just really, really cool, but she's got an amazing voice. I really hope that they do like one of their special clips, because they usually do B-side special clips, and then like this special clip is just like clips of GU and her dog. I think that would be super cute. Yeah, and then this part's just so funky. Oh, even those like violins in the back. Woo! That was good. Really, really cool. Really fun, upbeat song. I looked at the lyrics a little bit, not too much. Obviously, it's about her dog, and just I think like it says "real miracle." Like it's a love song to her dog, and I love that. It almost starts like that very little bit of the intro almost starts like Wind Blows. It has like that super filtered where it's just like all the high frequencies. I think that's a guitar sound. It's probably like a guitar or even like a synth guitar. This is like the first like really upbeat song besides like Maison. Oh. I want to know, this is again, it goes with all of the solo songs. I want to know where the idea comes from. Like obviously with Cherry, GU, it's about her dog, Cherry, so that kind of makes sense. But I want to know, I need to like look into what each of these songs means to the girls themselves. So far, this one is like, you know, she's talking to somebody. Tell me how you feel, even if you say I'm crazy. And it's like, you better run away. And I'm just like, okay, this is a little scary, but it almost kind of fits with what is going on in the music. It's kind of like a sinister song, maybe. You better run away. You better run away. I'm just playing with him. If you gotta listen with headphones, any kind of headphones, because you just experience it that much more. You have that huge bass that you just like feel in your chest, and then you have all of these percussions that are just going back left and right, left and right. And I'm liking this one. This is just like full of production stuff that I just love. So it reminds me, I guess like the chorus, it's just that the guitar sort of riff. That guitar riff kind of sounds like some of Blackpink's like dirty brass song, like sounds that they use in their songs. And so I think that's where I got the correlation. I honestly don't know what no dot means, and I need to know. Everything's broken. I just want you to stay, but we have no dot. It's probably so clear, and it's probably just going like way over my head. I'm trying to like big brain this thing, and it's right in front of my face. Nuts and switch? I'm gonna need somebody to explain that to me. Oh. Has Sua ever rapped? I need Sua to do more of that. Like, I need more of her rapping. I just love, like, I loved it when Gaihan raps in, like, most of their comebacks, and then, like, Dami takes over most of it, but I don't know. I just love hearing their, like, different voices when they rap. Yeah. It is like, it's a very kind of sinister song. Sinister sounds like too dark, but it's kind of just like, it's like she is this is just gonna, I'm just gonna make stuff up. She's like the Black Widow spider, and she's like playing with her prey. That's what I'm getting from the song. The lyrics, also kind of the music, it's kind of that very in between, like super sinister and like playful. God, I love how different this sounds from like the rest of the album. I think I've said that about like every song. Like, can you even, oh my God, I just love that she can like flex that voice. We got like a little bit of rock, a little bit of EDM, it's everything in this. And then it just ends. That is, again, I've said it before on this album. It is such a tease because it's like you just want more, and then they don't give it to you, and you're mad, but you're not mad because the song's so good. That piano, it kind of sounds like one of those old school jewelry boxes with like a ballerina in it. And it's like kind of like fairy tale, or it's just like, it's very pretty. It's just like a very pretty melody. And then everything else comes in, and it doesn't even come in pieces. It just comes in all in just like one big sweep. Very unexpected, but like really, really good. It's almost like you step through like this portal and then like whoosh, you are in this like fairy tale land. Yeah.
조금도 허락되지 않은 꿈 하나의 새만이 오롯이 남아 서서히 눈을 감아.
And her voice is just so beautiful. I'm just so used to a lot of Xi'an's lines being like super powerful, super high register, and just like belting out. And so like in the verses where she's just kind of like dancing over the music, it's just so nice. And there's no pre-chorus at all. It just goes like right into the chorus. I love that. Man, I just love a lot about this song, but it's just all as one. I'm really trying to pick it apart, but there's like little harps in the background that are really good. Everything just all together, it just blends so well. Also, one thing that I'm realizing is that this song isn't in 4/4. I think it's in like 3/6. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like a waltz kind of song. I don't know if I've ever heard a K-pop song or a Dreamcatcher song specifically in that time signature. So that's really cool. That line especially, just the way that her voice kind of goes up each little line, and then there's like the violins in the back that kind of accent it. I don't know, that line really, really stands out as like one of my favorites. Yeah, those like, oh. And then we just go back to, I love that kind of transition too, where usually you'll have a song kind of still pick up more momentum going into the second verse, but with this, they just go right back to the beginning. So it's like very, very, just cut everything out again. God, like coming off of No Dot to this is just night and day. It's so refreshing. That line, man, I'm telling you. And then when we get into this bridge, and it again goes back to the whole fairy tale-esque, it almost just sounds like this is like some sort of storybook, and like she's singing the words in the storybook. Almost like it's like a nursery rhyme, that as well. Really nice instrumental part too. And then I love that she's one of my favorites for doing ad libs, for just like singing on top of a chorus and kind of like belting out. And I love that she does it on top of her own lines. And then it adds just that extra layer. And you really get to hear like that high register voice of hers. And then like this outro is just perfect. What a beautiful, beautiful song. Like this and Always, love it. Next up we got Handong's solo Winter. Now I think it's gonna be a slow song, but let's find out. Ah. Ooh. Oh, it's giving me jazz club feels all over again. I really like when that guitar comes in because it's not just like your average acoustic guitar. I think it's like a nylon string guitar. And so it makes it feel a little bit more, again, authentic, more lo-fi. It really gives, right off the bat, it gives a lo-fi feel. And and like a little bit of, it's like a little bit tropical. I don't know. And then yeah, those got the lo-fi percussion in the back too. Everything is like really lo-fi, and I think that's why I'm kind of like being drawn to that. It's like 8-bit percussion. I'm trying to think there's like a video game that has this like genre of music and it's killing me. Okay, I think I know what this is reminding me of, especially when the music kind of kicks in right around this part. It reminds me of Final Fantasy X Besaid Island. It has that same sort of jazz tropical feel to it, and I think that's what I'm kind of getting from this song. Oh, it totally is. It totally is like Besaid Island. And this is like the pre-chorus, which is really weird because in the chorus we get like the birds in the background. It just adds that extra layer of like, it makes you feel like you're on a beach, but it's like lo-fi beach. I don't know. That's really cool. I really like this chorus. And then back to the lo-fi percussion. I love that line. It's just such a pretty song. Again, I just love when this kind of stuff happens. You even just have the sound effects in the background and just like and everything's kind of stripped away. I'm trying to piece together the lyrics, the story behind the song, and I think it's kind of about lost love. And because she talks about the words that she's writing down that she couldn't tell this person and that their love froze midwinter. So I think that's, and it's very weird that the song's called Winter, but it has a very like summer beach lo-fi feel. I like that contrast just with like the title alone. But yeah, I think that's what the story is about. Yeah. Like a lost love. And like nylon guitar in the back. I I really like the direction they took in this last chorus where they just filter her voice and they open up that guitar. So I think the guitar is a little bit louder than her voice, and then like they sweep back into the full chorus. Yeah, like the guitar is almost like more front. I like that. And this part is amazing. I've said it many times that I just love it when they strip away everything and like you can just hear their voices because they have such great voices. It's just amazing just to hear just their voices. I'm pretty sure this is in Chinese. She does like the last sort of like verse. Is it a verse? Yeah. She does the last verse in Chinese, which is really cool. It's also just like another way of her expressing herself. That's really cool. Like it's just so cool. Beautiful way to just like end the song. I love that. Really love that song. Really got a cool feel to it. It's like lo-fi, tropical, jazz. I just love that mix of genres. That's really cool. Love that song. All right, next up we have Yoohyun's 4. This is the solo that I've been waiting for because Yoohyun's my bias. I'm not really sure what to expect. 4 is a very interesting name for a song, but yeah, I can't wait. So let's go. Oh my god. Like, talk about minimalist. It's so minimalist, but there's so much like there. It's so rich and authentic because like you just have like an upright bass, which like you never really hear, especially in K-pop, and then the piano and the very light drums. Like that's all there is. And it's so minimalist, but there's still just like so much depth to this song already. And I love that. And then we get like the nice little synth in the back and the snaps, and it's just I'm just trying to process how amazing this already sounds. It's so tough. It's so good, but it's so tough to process how good this song is. And am I biased because Yoohyun's my bias? Probably, but this song is so good. It's like, is this all in English? No. Oh my god. I can't. Oh, only for you? I really like the effect that they do on her voice in the pre-chorus because like the line is look up to the sky, and they kind of make her voice sound thinner and farther away. So it's kind of like she's talking from the sky, which is cool. Yeah, like she's farther away. I'm still reaching for the memories that I faded on the radio playing our favorite song. Like you just can't deny that you could literally hear this song like in the 50s in like, you know, the milk shop or whatever. You could have this song on like the radio in Back to the Future 1 and you'd be like, oh yeah, this is like a 50s song. So good. And I love, oh god, I love when, because like she's singing kind of falsetto, a little bit thinner, a little bit like reserved for most of the verse, and then right when you go into the chorus, she like opens up and you can hear like the power in her voice. That's why she's my bias. Like that power and like the restraint as well, so good. Yeah, you can hear it coming. I I like that that line is literally just like hug me, but instead of like singing it in English, she sings it in Korean. That's really cool. And just like another little extra something that's just so good.
This night is long and lonely, so put everything aside. Hug me and I draw. Baby, don't leave me. Only you can make me feel so alive. Take all of my love.
Like the range on her voice where she has all that power, but then she also has the super like clear falsetto.
Feel so alive. Take all of my love.
I like that we get like these instrumental parts too. It's just so cool.
Slowly coming winter with the snow. So tightly, let's hold our hands.
God, the production is so good behind like that first part.
Look at me. It makes me hum and I call it love song. On the radio playing our favorite song. Show me what I need, babe. Love me more, ooh. Baby, please don't leave me. This night is long and lonely, so put everything aside. Hug me and I draw. Baby, don't leave me. Only you can make me feel so alive. Take all of my love.
It's just
Sometimes under the moonlight, looking for your shadow. Where are you? In this
I can just see her, you know, singing this in a lounge in the 50s and like the smoke's filling the air in the club, and it is just so authentic to that time period, but it feels so good today too. God, it's like flawless. This bridge is really nice because it takes a lot of the bounciness away, and it's just like so nice and flowy.
sometimes under the moonlight, looking for your shadow. Where are you? In this fairy tale, it's up to us how it ends.
Also that like really like kind of gliding synth. We hear that once in the whole song, but it's there and it's just like perfect. Also because it's like the line's fairy tale, so it kind of makes sense. I don't know. I just love the production. Production goes so far, especially when there's just like little hints of things that like you don't need, but they have in there, and it just makes it that much better.
In this fairy tale, it's up to us how it ends.
I love that. And then she just like goes off and just like ad libs. It's so fun and playful. So right after all of those little ad libs, I could have done with just her singing the chorus, kind of like Winter. So just her singing the chorus, like nothing behind her, just her voice. I could have done with that, but obviously like I just want more of this song. God, that upright bass. We need more upright bass in today's music. And then it just, I love how it ends on like a very kind of sustained note. So you're waiting for something else to happen, but it just ends on that. So it's like a cliffhanger. God, I love this song. I don't know how much more I can express that I love this song. Everything about it. I thought I was going to end with this song, but I went in order. But I should have ended with this. because I don't know how another song can beat this. It's too good. Next up, we have Dami's Beautiful. Now, I was looking into like the title because it's not like beautiful, it's beautiful. And I was wondering why it was called that. And I actually found out that Dami, I think in English translated, means full of beauty. So like beautiful. I think that is so cool that like it's pretty much her name is the title of the song. I already love Dami. I love her rapping. I love her voice in Together. Super high. I wonder where this is going to fall, if it's going to be kind of a mix of both. So let's just listen to it. Oh. Like you can't deny it. Just like it sounds like it's in a time capsule, so to speak. Like it is just like pop punk of like the late 2000s, but I don't know, like it has such a unique pop punk sound. Got some Avril Lavigne vibes like right off the bat. This song just like feels like a Dami song. Like I can just see her like even playing the guitar, lead singer playing the guitar. Like, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting from it already. The doubled up guitars, like you have those guitars that are like probably like an octave higher that are just in the background. I love that. I just love punk rock, or I love pop punk. It's so fun, and it like usually the songs always have a good message, but like just like the groove of the song is always fun. Yeah, so you have those, yeah, that higher guitar. And then we go to like cut time. This is just like one of those songs. It's just like one of those songs where you just feel like air drumming. That's what I'm like getting from it, because like my body's trying to like air drum, because it's just like that pop punk feel and you just want to go crazy. I love that. That chant too, like I love that get set ready go, and then you just have like the crowd singing it. It just feels very anthemic. I think the song is probably anthemic, where it's like dance as I want, shout as I want, I am beautiful. Like that is it's like a positive message, an anthem for everybody to sing, I guess. Really just like super fun chorus. We get a little bit of her rapping. I almost would have liked, like, again, I think I'm picking apart this song because I love it so much, but I think it would have been really cool in that second verse if it was just the bass, and her rapping over top of it. I love those kinds of things. I love when like you have a huge chorus and then you strip out everything, and then it's almost like you fall off a cliff, and then you slowly like get back up to like the second chorus. Very small things. It still sounds amazing, but I just kind of, you know, what would it sound like if certain things were a little bit different? Those harmonies are really nice. Like you just want to air drum. That's all I can feel right now. God, I love the message. This is just the perfect pop punk bridge where it slows down, so we go into like cut time, and then it just is that very quintessential bridge where you can see like probably Dami center stage, and she starts like clapping, and then the whole crowd is clapping, and it has like you and me together. Like everything is just like perfect in this scenario. The bridge, the lyrics, the music, the picture in my mind. I just love it all. God, I wanna play this on the guitar now. I just love that kind of hesitation. So it's like you just get this. It's like we're over the cliff now. Like we're going over the cliff, and you just fall off, and there's just like nothing, and then it just like hits again. I don't know. Those small things are just like really cool. Such a cool little drop. That was awesome. That was super, super cool. Again, just destroying any of my expectations, like not knowing what kind of genre it's gonna be. Also, like right before this was Yoohyun's 4, which was like a lounge kind of jazzy song. Then we go into this, which is like pop punk, Avril Lavigne, Paramore. I love it. Real instruments, like you don't really hear a lot of EDM influences there. I doubt there's really any synths. It just sounds like a live band. I love that. Last but not least, we have Gaehan's solo Playground. It's the final song of the album. A little bittersweet that now I will have listened to the whole thing, but there's still some Dreamcatcher songs that I've kind of skipped past. I'll have new, quote unquote, new stuff to go, but we're gonna listen to Playground. Title kind of makes me think it's gonna be an upbeat song, so let's just listen to it. Right when those, like, you can hear just like so faintly in the background, it's those like kind of chugging guitars. They're not like super high. It's just like really, really far in the back. I love those kind of guitars. I love that sound. So whenever that's in a song and it fits really well, I just go crazy. The verse at the beginning is very kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very straight on the beat. And then when they add in all of those other sounds, it like kind of has like a nice little swing to it. Yeah, like there's like a whole bunch of little things going on. Then we go back. Yeah, so she wants to protect her childhood memories. I love that message. Like, I love just that the story behind the song. And then that like kind of the gliding, I think that's the guitar that does that with like the reverb. Also, we're going into one of my favorite parts. Actually, I'll just talk about that again when that like glide. Oh. And then just, it almost like takes kind of what was in the song before and kind of throws it out. And we have like just this nice jazz verse. You got that jazz piano. You put jazz piano again in any kind of song and I'll go crazy. And then like it's just like a lighter drum set. It just brings me back to 4. It's very kind of loungy, this verse especially.
Is it true?
And then we just go back in. I love that. There's so much going on in this chorus that I can't even like pick it apart. Mostly like I just can't concentrate on one sound. I think there's like horns as well in the back. There's some horns, there's that guitar, there's a whole bunch of kind of very soft, I guess, or very like not loud sounds, but they just add depth. Yeah, they're just like some kind of horns in there. Oh, and then so we get those guitars coming in again in the bridge, but then instead of being like an octave lower, they're higher and they're brighter and they're like right in our face. And I just love that. And then I think we get them in the final chorus as well. Oh. Wait, what was that line? Oh, one by one, full with breath. The main character in a comic. All seem like my story. Like it, yeah, it's just a very happy song. She's remembering her memories as a child, and like she's the main character in a comic. She wants to protect these memories. So we have to protect our childhoods. We don't want to grow up too fast. I wonder if the fly high does have to do with, like, I wonder if she chose that line or those just fly high because of fly high. I want to know if that has any correlation, if she just chose it because that's another Dreamcatcher song. It has to be. Everything is connected. And then just that nice piano and like little 8-bit snare. Ah, so good. Such a cool way to end the album. It's so bright, it's so happy, it's so cheerful. Another great message. This whole album has been great messages. Oh, I just love Dreamcatcher. I love them so much. And this song is just another song of theirs that I'm gonna listen to forever. So that was all of the solo songs of Apocalypse Save Us Now. I can't even begin to sort of fathom how amazing just these 7 solo songs are. Just a range in genre, just musicality, their voices, songwriting, everything about these songs is amazing. And I love that each of the girls wrote their own song and had so much to do with like the production of it as well. I just love that. I love when artists do that. I'm gonna try and boil down my thought as quickly as possible so I don't waste any of your time. Also, it's tough because I just loved all of these songs. I'm gonna gush over all 7 of these songs and I'm gonna try and make it make sense. First up of the solo songs, we got Cherry, Jiu's solo. It's about her dog, Cherry. I love that already. Very light, fun song about the love for her dog. It actually reminded me of the video game Persona 4. Some of the music in Persona 4 kind of sounds like Cherry. It's kind of that little, it's like light disco, kind of just like pop disco feel to it. It just reminded me of Persona 4. Listen to Persona 4 music. It's great music. Next, we have Sua's solo, No Dot. Still to this day, don't know what No Dot means. So please, somebody in the comment section, tell me what No Dot means because I'm dying. But the music was great. It was a little bit more aggressive. I think it's a little bit sinister of a song. Hopefully, I'm not totally off on that. Also, we got to hear her rap, which I don't know if she's done before in other songs that I've missed, but that was really nice. Love that song. I'm probably gonna say I love that song to every song, so just strap in. Next, we have Entrancing Xion solo, and I loved her solo Paradise on their first album, and this it's a totally different take. It's a very fairy tale-esque. That's the vibe I got from it. Obviously, even the name Entrancing kind of makes it fairy tale. Next up, we have Winter Handong solo, and when I was talking about beautiful songs, this is case in point, another beautiful song. I love that she sang in Mandarin at the very end, just because it's a part of her, and so she can even put more of her into her own solo song. That was really good. It sounded beautiful. Obviously, when they just took out everything, it was just her singing. I love when they do that. Love that song. And then you already know Yuhyun, she's my bias. 4 is her solo song. Best song on the whole album. It is just the perfect song. I might be biased to the song because she's my bias, but that song is great. I love just like such a different take. Like it's not K-pop, well, I guess she sings it in English, but it's just an amazing song. It's got this lounge vibe. It's just so cool. I think I've said cool a bunch of times, but it's just so cool. It's just like dripping coolness. I love it. And then that takes us to Beautiful, which is Dami's solo. And I did not expect that we were gonna get a pop punk kind of Avril Lavigne Paramore song, and it just like worked, and it made me want to air drum, and I just loved it. It was very Dami. I don't know, like that's just very, when I think of her, I think like she just fits that genre perfectly, and I almost want more pop punk songs from Dreamcatcher and from her especially. So that was really good. Also, I just love the message of the song to kind of be yourself, do you, and you are beautiful. Last but not least, we have Gaehan solo, Playground. What a great way to end the album. Super fun message to like protect your childhood. You just want to keep those memories safe, and like you just want to always revisit those memories. Super fun song. Like it was very bouncy and playful. I just loved it. I'm running out of adjectives to say about these songs and albums because it's cool, it's beautiful, it's amazing. What else? Flawless. If anybody else can think of any adjectives for Dreamcatcher or this album, throw them in the comment section. And while you're there, tell me what you thought of their solo songs. Which is your favorite? Tell me what you think of the whole album itself. Is it your favorite K-pop album? Is it your favorite Dreamcatcher album, or like EP and album? Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me who your bias is. Tell me, let's just all get together and talk about Dreamcatcher, because that's all I feel like doing these days, is just talking about Dreamcatcher and listening to Dreamcatcher, reacting to Dreamcatcher, and watching Dreamcatcher. It's become an obsession. Again, I want to say congratulations to Dreamcatcher and all of the Insomnias on the first win. The first, was it show champion? I hope I'm getting that right. I don't know. I'm very new to this. One of these days, I'm gonna know it all, but not today. You can follow me on all of the social media apps that I will put in the description box below. And that's it. That wraps up both of my reactions to Apocalypse Save Us, one of my favorite albums, probably of all time. It might just be recency bias, but I still love this album. All of their solo songs are amazing. All of their group songs were amazing. Maison, the music video, the song itself is amazing. Dreamcatcher's amazing. All of the fans are amazing. I just love it. I love it all so much. So thank you all so much for watching. It means so much. And until the next video, which I don't know, maybe it'll be another Dreamcatcher video. Maybe I'm just gonna turn into a Dreamcatcher reactor. But until the next video, I hope you all have a great day.